measures of spread, where we talk about outliers. So if you refer back to your definitions on the first page of your notes, we said an outlier is a data value that is either much greater or much less than the median. And then it kind of talks about how we find that. Let's just kind of look and see what that looks like in a math problem realistically. So this problem says the ages of the candidates in an election are 23, 48, 49, 55, 57, 63, and 72. Determine any outliers in the data. So there's a lot of steps that go into this kind of problem. The first thing we have to do is determine the median, Q1, and Q3. So I'm going to rewrite the list, and then we can find those things. Now, this problem was kind of nice to us. The list was already in order from least to greatest, so that was nice. I just had to copy it. Now we have to find the median, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so this median was nice and easy to find. 55 was the median. Now to find the first quartile, we're going to look at all the numbers to the left of the median, so all the numbers to the left of 55. And remember, Q1, or the first quartile, is the number that's at the center of those three numbers to the left of the median. So Q1 equals 48. Now we need to find Q3, the third quartile. So we're going to look at all the numbers to the right of the median, all the numbers that are greater. And so I see 57, 63, and 72. That's three numbers. The one in the middle is Q3. So Q3 is 63. So great, we've done the first step. Now we need to find the IQR, which is simply Q3 minus Q1. So we're going to do 63 minus 48. And that equals 15. Now we get to the new stuff, the outlier part. We need to multiply the IQR by 1.5. So we're doing 15 times 1.5. Why don't you do that on your own? So pause, solve it on your own, and then press play to check. I got 22.5 when I multiplied out. Now what we're going to do with this number is we're going to find the upper and lower limits. Any numbers past these limits are going to be outliers. So to find the lower limit, we're going to do Q1 minus 22.5. Now it's not always going to be 22.5. Remember, we got that 22.5 when we multiplied the IQR by 1.5. So for this data set, we're subtracting 22.5. So we're going to do Q1, which is 48, minus 22.5. So go ahead and press pause to solve, and then press play to check when you are confident in your answer. Alrighty, when I did 48 minus 22.5, I got 25.5. So 25.5 is the lower limit. That means any number that is below 25.5 in our data set will be an outlier. Now we need to look and find the upper limit. And the way we do this is we're going to do Q3 plus 22.5, because Q3 is the higher number, so we want to find the upper limit, so we're going to add. So that means Q3 was 63 plus 22.5. So you will need to come over to the side and do 63 plus 22.5. Go ahead and solve that on your own, and then press play to check when you are confident in your answer. When I added 22.5 to 63, I got 85.5. That means 85.5 is the upper limit. And what that really means for us is if there's any number in our data set that is greater than 85.5, it's an outlier. So we need to look back at our number set, our list of numbers, and see if there is anything less than 25.5. So we look and I see a 23. Well, 23 is less than 25.5, so we'll write 23 down here. And then nothing else is lower than 25.5. Now I'm going to look for any numbers above 85.5. And as I look, I see the highest number I have is 72. So I don't have anything above 85.5. That means 23 is my one outlier. So we're going to say 23 is an outlier.